Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Another episode of Shteigin here.
Another episode of Shteigin here. Episode 5, Daf Vav.
Let's do it.
Of Brachos. Just to remind you guys, we were stelling for the end of Daf Vav. We said two people go into a shul to daven, and like one guy finishes first and doesn't wait for his friend. They're ripping up his tefillah.
Gotta be careful.
Tough stuff, and they quote a pasuk.
All right. Weiter.
And so then they say, well, him tin lo maschar. Okay, fine, right? Okay, if he doesn't wait for him, we'll start with that. Doesn't wait for him, like he gets bad. Like they rip up his tefillah. But ask the Gemara. Question of Judamonia. Says, yeah, okay, fine. We're starting here. But what about the schar? What about the good side, In yeshiva, they're always telling us, like, if you eat treif, it's going to turn you into treif. It's going to turn you into neshama. It's like, wait a second. How about telling the kid, dude, you get to eat kosher food. You get to have an experience with food which is beyond just simply eating it. If you get to actually elevate the food, you get to eat kosher, dude. But no, that's not how it's taught yet. But we Shteigin here. All right, so he says, this question, he says, but what about schar? What about the reward? Amar of Yossi b'Rabbi Chanina, zoka lebrachos halalu. He merits to these blessings. Shene'emar, because it says, Lu hikshavta lemitzvosai, vayihi kanar shlomecha v'tzidkecha kegale hayam, vayihi kechol zarecha v'tzetzai me'echa. Tzetzai me'echa. Where's this pasuk? Yeshayahu, we should call him, Some people don't like saying his full name because it's too much of Hashem. Like, we're afraid,
Why is that?
It's interesting. Because they say, since we don't have the Beis HaMikdash, God, we don't say the full name of him. Not for but we don't get the simcha of the Vav. So, what I'm saying is, that's what they say. They say, then let's build the Beis HaMikdash. We Shteigin
here, bro.
Anyway, the pasuk in Yeshaya, it says Luik Shavta, and it's a lashon of Hamtana. He says Rashi, if you would have listened, it says listening, that's Hamtana. That's like I'm listening. I'm waiting. I'm waiting to hear about the other Chilik that's in front of me. I don't know what's going on, I do know. The mitzvosai, b'shvil mitzvosai, asher tzivisi ligmo chesed. Lu ikshavta, if you would have listened to my mitzvosai, that I commanded, the reason I commanded, Hashem says, is ligmo chesed, the mitzvos. That's the gisha, that's the approach that we have to mitzvos, the reason I was mitzaveh these mitzvos, people are so scared of mitzvos. Look at this yid, my Sefer Judamonia. I hope we can find who made this thing. I give them credit. I didn't know who they were. I was looking for them. But so this paper is dedicated to any humans who have ever felt bad about themselves because of religion. For example, anyone who so much as chaps this cartoon. It says, I forgot to say Mashiv Ruach Mored Geshem, so I said in Shema Kolenu. That's what this yid says. And this guy's like, well, that only works for the same Talamatar. He's like, So what would happen? What happened if you were in yeshiva and someone messed up, with Shmon Esrei, We're Shteigin here. But this guy is not, and he's like, oh my God, he's like, oh my God, it's like, I've messed up 19 brachos levatalos, and he has to repeat Shmon Esrei. Now he's anxious, depressed, alcoholic, and suicidal, because that's what these mitzvahs do sometimes to people But coming back to the Gemara and saying no, Shem Mitzvosai, Shetzifisi Ligmo Chesed.
You want to type that for us?
Yeah, that I commanded to give chesed, to bequeath, ligmo, to bequeath chesed and goodness. And like my relationship with mitzvahs, is like we're Shteigin. We're Shteigin, and we're like growing. We're Shteigin.
Word, yo.
We're Shteigin, and like I'm just thinking, So all of those brachos. What is the brachos? That if you wait for his mitzvos, that guy that was waiting in the shul, it's called milas chasadim. Just taking into account the other person's chill. That's the gemilas chasadim here.
Oh.
Vayikinar shlomecha, and he says the bracha is that it will be like a nahar, a river. Your peace will wash over you like a river.
Wow.
V'tzidkecha kegale hayam, and your righteousness will be like the waves of the sea. If the sea is peace and righteousness, is like part of that peace. If you're super chilling, man, if a person's really chilling, and like he Vahi kechol hayam kechol zarecha v'tzetzei me'echa, and then of course it talks about offspring. Listen, we Shteigin and we Shteigin, but kechol hayam. But we're going strong. Sometimes I get, I don't know, we're Shteigin. All right. Vahi kenar shlomecha, that super chill, man. I'm getting. We Shteigin here, man. All right. Vahi kenar shlomecha, the peace will be like a river. V'tzidkascha kegale hayam, and your righteousness like the waves of the yam. Vahi kechol zarecha, and you have a lot of offspring. All of that because the guy was just gomel chesed. These mitzvos, this gemilas chasadim that a person is doing, is not just like, I'm going to do gemilas chasadim now to be yaitse. It's like, this gemilas, if you internalize what it is, just waiting for a friend to finish, like his show with the Eibishter, like, okay, your relationship with the Kadosh Baruch Hu was 2 minutes. When I say this guy's is a 15, dude, wait for the guy. And this gemilas chasadim builds a person. It makes him amazing. It gives his peace of mind and his superchill. It gives it like waves, and then he will be righteous because he will be choosing a life based on like what he really wants, not what like society's telling him he wants, and like what all the influences that we have, but like he gets to choose. Well, what path is good for me? I could live in the city. I gotta Shteigin the farm a little bit. I gotta right, like I gotta go to Jordan undercover to chill. To see what everyone's saying about Shteigin. Anyways.
So
Tanya.
So mainly,
yeah.
What we saw mainly was that, just simple acts of chesed bring heaps of bracha on a person.
Heaps of bracha, personal growth. Shteigin. And we're back to Shteigin here. Tanya, Abu bin Yamin Omer. Ilmale nitna rishus la'ayin liros ein kol biri yachol lamo b'pnei hamazikin. Says, if they gave permission for the eye to see, Meaning, if the Eivishter imbued us with the ability to see, for real, Ein kol birya yechola lamod bifnei hamazikin. No creature would be able to stand before these mazikin. They would be so bugged out. Yo, I'm just going to say a quick word on this that maybe, and before we even go weiter, just saying a quick vigity that maybe we're going to be getting into the idea of like, if we were actually able to see these mazikin, then maybe, be able to see, we could start to get into some third eye,
Interesting.
fluoride type talks, with being able to see. And you see these mazikim, because people say that like, psychedelics, like, make you see crazy things. What if it opens up a portal for us to be able to see what's really out there?
I hear you, bro.
Shteigin. And what if, like, those are the mazikin that they're talking about, and they're like,
I just think that the plants that are in this world that were created by Hashem, which seem to, according to, tests, like whatever studies they've done, seem to produce medicinal results. I have to be given, some more investigation. Everybody should be looking into that more to see if there's validity there. I think the evidence is very obvious and strong.
Yeah.
And if Hashem put these natural medicines in the world for people to heal, it definitely should be utilized.
Word, bro.
Yeah. It's better than some synthetic stuff that's made in a lab.
That's for sure. And, we're going into...
Not to knock medicine.
But that's the point. Exactly, not to knock medicine. Everyone's Shteigin. Everyone's on their path. Someone wants to go with medication and with pills and with lobotomy. Shteigin. Like I respect everyone's chill, and like who is anyone to tell me what I can do with my own consciousness, what I can do with my own thing? Who's some guy in a suit? Shteigin. Who's some guy in a suit trying to, get me to not take certain things just to be able to, for my own search. And listen, I was saying when we were coming up, we Shteigin. We Shteigin, and like I've been through some Bekitzer, you guys, like what I was saying was that like, if you like don't do drugs unless you want to turn out like me, that's what I was saying. I was like, like my path is crazy, and all of our that I also like, we all Shteigin here, and everyone has their path, and that's what I just want. That's like the philosophy of Judamonia, which I was like so eager to like do. I was like, look at we Shteigin here, also about like me telling you guys about this book. I mean, I'm excited about it. It's my sefer, got me kicked out of Shalom College. More on that later. Shteigin here, back to the Gemara. Right. So, if they could actually see these mazikin, like they wouldn't be able to stand. Like it would be too much for them.
Wow.
Yeah. Amar Abai inu nefishi minan. Like we're more than them.
What did he say?
He said we're more than them. Inu nefishi. We're more than them. The kaimi Allah, and we'll like get them. Ki kasla leugia.
Wait, where'd you go? The kaimi Milan? Where'd you see that? The kaimi Allah.
The kaimi Allah, and we'll get on them. Like kasla leugia, like coleslaw to a cookie.
Is that what that means?
I'm saying that's what it says. Like we Shteigin here. Let's see if Rashi has a shot. Kikasla leugia, kishurat tefira makefet haugia. She'osin tachat agafarim, kimo sheshadidu eid osin ugios legafarim. So ugios are like some things under trees and under vines of grapes. Lasof shamayim lashgot hagefen, and it collects water to feed the vine of grape. Kaslahu telem shel ma'aneh hamakefet saviv saviv. So it's kind of etal ha'ugia kigeven natur. We Shteigin here on this Rashi, but I just think we should go on with Kosla to the Ugia. Listen, this Rashi, he's talking about important stuff, but we Shteigin here. Yeah. Kikatla the Ugia. Amar Avuna, Kochad v'chad minan alpha mismalei v'ravasa miminei. So each one of those guys, there's 1,000 to his left and 10,000 to his right. All right, we Shteigin. So there's a lot of these guys, you know. Amar Rava, Hai duchka dahavi bechala minayu. That's duchka dahavi bechala minayu. Yeah, that's crowded, he's saying. That's crowded. Pamam shebnei adam yoshvim revachim biyom haShabbat shebayin l'shmoa drasha, and they're sitting there. He's making a joke. This is the funniest thing ever. What do you say? Rav is saying, they are more packed than all of us sitting here squished in the base measures. Dude, this is gold, Havihani birchi deshilhi minayu. That these brachos that are happening, brachos birkayim ayefim. And he says, boy, are our legs tired. He was dude, wrap it up. We Shteigin here, but we also, Hane man derabanan the ba'u mechupia didhu. These mane of the Rabbanan. It says big day hatalmidim shebalim maher. Oh, the mane, right? Oh, we have that word in Karibon, I think. Shteigin, I think. Mane derabana, the big day of Talmidim, shevalim, they get worn out quickly. V'hem einam b'nei malacha sheyivlu big dayim. They're not, it will get completely destroyed. Their clothes. The balu michupia didhu, their clothes are getting destroyed. Hani kirei diminakfan minayu. These legs that are clickety clacking around. Hi man de bai lemeda lehu lacy kitma nihila v'nehadar afuria. Afuria, that's bed. Right, or maybe as I go back to sleep or something. Ubitzafra chazi kirei de tarnagola, the legs of the chicken. Hane man de bai lemechiz. Hi. Shteigin here, let me figure this out. Yeah. Now, give me a second to alright, yeah. And we're back. Hi man de bai lemechazinhu lacy shilyasa de shunra uchmasa. So that guy that wanted to see, right? To see him, if you want to see, right? They're talking about seeing the devil over here, and his chicken feet.
Wow.
Yeah, if you want to see it, you bring the shiliyasa, the shunra uchmasa. You bring the placenta of a black cat. Baz uchmasa, the son or the daughter of another black cat. Borchasa, baz borchasa. Borchasa, the daughter of Borchasa. Vilikle benura vilisachke.
Rashi says Borchasa is habechura la'ima.
Yo, nice.
Yeah.
Nice, yo.
Word.
Vilikle benura. What does Rashi say over there?
I don't see anything over there.
Vilikle benura. Shteigin here. I think like something with a candle or a nura. It could be something else because it ends with an aleph. Vilishchike. Vilimli ene mine. Oh, look into the candle. V'chazi lehu. Vilishadia begovasa de parzala. Vilichtime begushpanka. Gushpanka is a stamp. You stamp it. The parzala of this parzala. Dilma ganvi mine. Maybe someone will take it though, so you stamp it. Vilichtom pumia, and you stamp its mouth or its Shteigin. Ki hechi de lo litzav, so it shouldn't spill out. Rav Bibi bar Abaye, the son of Abaye, Avarhachi, he did it. Chaza, he saw this mazikin that was like snippety snooping around his house. V'itka, Chaza, v'itzak. You know what itzak is?
Well, strong?
So sometimes the nun falls away from a word. Nun, according to Zev Magain, shout out to my homie, is a fickle letter. And so, nun is a fickle letter, so sometimes it drops off.
Okay.
And so if you put a nun in front of that word, you get a word that you know. Nezek.
Damage?
Oh!
Really?
Yeah, itzak. He got damaged, right? Itzak. Sometimes, like, you know, the nun, we saw yesterday's daf. Like, why isn't the nun there? Right? We said, like, because the nun had bad omen, whatever. You see, like, yo.
Nice. That's great. That's a great connection. Yeah. It's probably, I mean, there must be a reason.
Yeah. There's something about the Hebrew language that's like,
yeah.
Beautiful.
They Dafka wanted to put in an alternative letter maybe to keep the good vibes. I mean, that's obviously my opinion.
Yeah, no, I hear. They take away the nun. The nun is a fickle letter.
By Ashrei.
Yeah. Yeah, by the nun. But the nun got its thing in Samech Hashem L'cha Noflim.
Cool, man.
Shteigin.
All
right. So it's like Bo Rachme Rabbana V'itzi. So it got better. All right. Tanya, Abba ben Yamin Omer. The same guy as before, Abba ben Yamin. Ein tefillah shel adam nishmas ella beveis haKnesses. The person's prayer is never heard except beveis haKnesses. Shneimar l'shmoa el harina ve'el tefillah b'makom rina. So it says l'shmoa el tefillah ve'el harina. It says l'shmoa el harina ve'el tefillah b'makom rina. Sham tehei tefillah, in a place of rina it's another word for simcha. Right? Oh, we got a shtag like there's 7 different things. Like I'm not 100% sure, but yo, we gotta.
I've heard a couple of words. I don't remember them.
Shteigin here.
Yeah.
We'll figure that out, yo. But so here they say in the place that there's rina, there should be a tefillah. So the tefillah should be in a base knesses, right? In a shul. Even though really like they say your tefillah is not heard, like the whole idea of a of even davening in the base Knesset is only to, is only to fill in the void because we don't have base Hamikdash, and they're saying that even so, like base Knesset is important, and we're like we're Shteigin here, we want base Hamikdash, but we're Shteigin here.
Shteigin. Weiter.
Shteigin here. Where?
Makom Rina Sham Tehei Tefila. Amar Ravin Bar Rav. Oda. Amar Rav Yitzchak. Is that Minayin there? Minayin Shakadosh Baruch Hu Matzoi Bebeis HaKnesses. From where do we know that Hakadosh Baruch Hu can be found in Beis Knesses?
Exactly.
Shnemar Lishmael Harina Vel Hatfila B'Makom Rina Sham Tehei Tefila.
Shnemar.
Oh, did I?
Yeah,
I went, sorry.
You went up.
Shnemar Elohim Natzav Ba'adas El.
Elohim Nitzav Ba'adas El.
Elohim Nitzav Ba'adas El. We learn it from there, that pasuk.
Yeah, we learn it that God is in the that when people get together to talk about God, God is present.
Oh, that's awesome, dude. That's from Tehillim.
That's from Tehillim, yeah.
Take it weiter, bro.
Take it weiter. That was great. You could continue.
Thanks, dude.
For sure, bro.
Uminai, and he also learned it from La Sarah Shemis Palalin Shechina Emahem Shnemar.
So
Uminayin, and also we learn from that pasuk.
So Uminayin la'asara shemizpalalin sheshchina imam. And where do we know? The Gemara takes it as like a hanachas yesod over here.
Sorry, folks. Staying here. Let's go.
So the Gemara says, and where do we know that 10 people that are mispalin, that the Schinah is with them? And so where do we know that?
Shnemar Elohim Nitzav El.
Ba'adas El.
Ba'adas El.
Which is the pasuk that we had before. That we learn another thing from that pasuk, that if 10 people are davening, that the Schinah is with them. What is Schinah? Shteigin
here.
Uminayin l'shlosha sheyoshvim badin sheshchina imahem. Where do we know that? And 3 people that are sitting in din, they're trying to figure out how to properly handle the thing. They're talking philosophy. When people are dealing with din, they're dealing with philosophy. My brother Ethan Herenstein, I'm very proud of him. He's a lawyer. He got his bar Shteigin here seriously. But he's a philosopher. Law is philosophy, and they're talking about things, talking about justice. But people are sitting there talking about justice. Schinah Emahem. Where do we know that? Shenemar b'kerev Elohim yishpot. In the
Kerev.
In the kerev, in the nearness to God, we will judge. Uminayim l'shnayim sheyoshvim ve'oskim b'Torah sheshchina imahem. And where do we know that 2 people are sitting and learning Torah?
Ready? And we're back. Uminayin lishnayim.
Yeah, dude, this is so big. You want to read this one? This is great.
Uminayin lishnayim sheyoshvin ve'oskin b'Torah sheshchina imahem. Shnemar oz nidvaru yir'eh Hashem ish el re'ehu. V'yakshav Hashem v'gomer. Shteigin here.
Yeah. So What else would say? Leifa, you're on your rocket ship over here. We can't be teichin. We can't be reading psukim. He would say, we got to read, right? That's a good word for word. You got to understand every word.
Every word.
Uminayin.
Uminayin. Okay, and from where?
Yeah, Lishnayim.
Lishnayim. To 2.
Yeah.
Sheyoshvim, that sit.
Yeah.
Oskin, Torah, and involve themselves in Torah. Shechina Emahem, that the Schinah is among them, and it's with them.
Yeah.
Shnemar, as it says in the pasuk that we find in Malachi.
Shteigin. You know, like sometimes. Yeah, so the pasuk says, "Az nidabru yirei Hashem ish el re'eu veikshav Hashem." That's the pasuk of Malachi. Dude, when two people are sitting, Yoshev and Ozik B'Torah, the Schinah is with them, yo.
Yes, what's up, man?
Yo.
Baruch Hashem.
Big ups to the Schinah, yo.
Yeah, big ups to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. You know?
Yo, are you saying that that's a separate thing? Are we going to have to make a separate podcast on this idea?
I don't think so. Because Hashem is one. So, you know what I'm saying?
You're stagnant.
Zing.
Zing.
Alright, bro.
I'm saying. Yo, actually give a shout out to J-Rock in
Trailer Park Boys.
In Trailer Park Boys. Yeah, no, but to one of my
one of your songs.
Yeah, but like I don't know, like that song's not released yet.
Okay.
We're stagnant.
Starting to hear more content coming soon.
Yeah.
Alright. Weiter.
Weiter. Okay. Now we're gonna have to bleep that out. That we're definitely gonna bleep out. We're stagnant here. Weiter. Alright.
That gets bleeped out, bro?
Dude, that gets bleeped out. Yo, I don't want to make like a spoiler that like I talk about J-Rock. That's supposed to come in to be like hard, yo.
Oh, word. But that we're gonna bleep.
Now I guarantee that we're bleeping it out. We're stagnant.
Alright, Weiter.
Right. So the Schinah is here, ups to the Schinah, we steigen here. Mai v'lechoshvei shemo. So we say, wait, what is v'lechoshvei shemo? It's the end of that pasuk that we totally skipped over. Amar Rav Ashi, chashav adam la'asos mitzvah v'nenas v'lo asa male alav hakazuv ki'ilu asa. Yo. If a person thinks to do a mitzvah and he gets like, listen, like, listen, Nana, this guy just can't do it. Yo, he's staggering. The lo asa. He wasn't able to do it. Listen, he wanted to, and he was staggering. He wanted to. Now, Malalav akasav. Kilu asa. It's as if you did it. Wow. That's why ulachosh. That's what it says. Ulachosh ve'shemo. You're thinking of Shemo, right? Right. It says by ish el re'ehu, the source pasuk. It says that by Shiv Hashem, that they're talking about Torah. They're talking Yirei Hashem are talking Torah. Vaykshav Hashem. We steigen here. V'lo asa ma'ale alav hakazav kilu asa minayin she'afilu echad yoshev here. All right, let's say, for sense and purposes, like I wasn't zoche to have like Shlomo in my life, to have a chavrusa, mordig chavrusa. Let's say that was happening. What would I do? I say, the Schinah is not going to come. Like I'm only one person. He's like, no. Even someone who's sitting in some far-flung department in New York City, Shteigin, can bring the Schinah. Shteigin here, Shteigin here. No, we did that. Even one guy, anywhere you are that you mention God's name, right? Anywhere where you're thinking about like what's really going on here. Who am I? What's, like, person's philosophizing. And he mentions God's name. He's like, listen, like, we Shteigin here. What's going on in this world? And he talks about metaphysics. Even someone who's an atheist, even though he's an atheist, but he, like, talks about God. Like, Richard Dawkins, man. That guy, like, talks a lot about God. He has this whole world view. He's Shteigin here, And he mentions God's name, boom. Richard Dawkins is like, like talking about these things. Guys, like, it's all part of it. It's all part of the path of getting to higher levels of understanding vis-a-vis this idea and higher levels of consciousness. And so anywhere it goes, boom, you're talking about this, you're gonna get blessing. You're gonna figure it out. That's the Gemara, the question that was on all of our minds. Wait a second, right? You're telling me over here that even one guy can come and bring the Schinah. What are you darshaning to me before that whole word over there? Right? So, Trey, Mechasvan Melayu B'Sefer HaZichronos, Chad Lo Michtavan Milya, it's only Milya because it's singular, Shteigin here, B'Sefer HaZichronos. So it says, no, it's a difference because two people are learning Torah. It's all being written, it's all being written. Like they're like every word that we're learning, in Shemayim, they're like, we gotta catch this, like we gotta catch this stuff. Like this is amazing. This is more the people are like Shteigin and growing, trying to become better people, make the world a better place. Bring the world to superchill, system through the trauma. Shteigin. All right.
Weiter, yo.
Yeah. So they don't get written. One guy, his learning is not enough to get written.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but v'chi me'achar de afilu trei tlasa mibaya. Wait a second. And so like now that even that you have two, that now you need that feel the trade. Plus now you need to tell us three. Maudhe, what we think? Dina Shalma Be'alma who Velo As Yeshchina Kamash Malan Dina Nami Hainu Torah. Oh, the third thing that we mentioned, right? We mentioned three things. There's three drashas on that pasuk. The first one was Shnayim Yoshim V'Osin. The second one was Nitzav Hashem B'Adas Kel B'Adas. I say the pasuk because it's Hashem's name, but Nitzav Hashem B'Adas El. Say I. All right. Shenemar Elohim Nitzav B'Adas El. U'minayin La'asar Shem Mispalin Shechinei Emahem. Shenemar that thing. Avinayim the Shlosha Shiosim B'Din. Oh, so then the next one is that the three people are on din, right? Yo, that was bad, yo. Wasn't bad. We Shteigin. Mao de Tema, that Dina is Shalma Be'alma. Yo. We Shteigin here.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about something completely not related to this. We Shteigin here.
Shteigin, yo.
We Shteigin here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you gonna buy to?
Yeah. I mean, basically, the law asks Shechina, you can say, listen, like, if din in the world, the Shechina is not going to come. Ashbalan din and nami hani Torah. Also, when you're learning philosophy and you're learning din, you're learning judgment, it's also Torah. Even though that you have 3, you need 10. The 10 guys of the minion things is Asar kad meshchina v'asya tlasa ad diyesvei. So Asara mi by tlasa afilu tlasa asari by Asar kad meshchina v'asya tlasa ad diyesvei. And 3 people until it sits. Zakt Rashi, Shteigin here. The other is if Yishbot b'shas hamishpat. So, because it says Yishbot in the Sefer Zechariah is coming from the pasuk. We should have seen the pasuk. We're Shteigin here, you guys. Zikar on the fun of the Yirei Hashem l'chosh ve'shemo. So that's like the pasuk that we were darshaning, and they're talking about Sefer Zechonos, telling us all these vorts, and then it says the Dina Navi Din is also Torah v'chi me'achad afilu tlaso. So you have 3. Why you need 10? Kad Shechina v'asya. If you have 10 guys, the Schinah comes, and it comes. V'asya kodem she'iyu kol asara. Oh, it comes and it waits for them until they come and sit down. It's going back to the idea of us waiting before, like when you wait for the guy, we wait for your friend. You know. Shteigin. And it's now it's saying that like the Schinah will come and wait. If there's 10, if they know that there's going to be 10 guys, maybe that's why it's so bad to mevatel a minion. If they know that there's going to be 10 guys.
Wow. Interesting. Nice thought, dude.
Yeah, we Shteigin.
Steady onward.
Steady onward. Rav Avin bar Rav Ada Rav Yitzchak Minaim Jakash Baruch Hu Meniach Tefillin. Yo, where do we know that Akash Baruch Hu puts on tefillin? Shenemar Nishba Hashem B'Yamino Uvizroa Uzo B'Yamino. B'Yamino Zo Torah. So when it says B'Yamino, that's talking about Torah. Shenemar B'Yamino Ish Das Lamo Uvizroa Uzo and Uvizroa Uzo Elu Tefillin. Shenemar Hashem Oz Yamo Yidin Uminayin Shetefillin Oz Hamli Israel. And where do we know that the tefillin is Oz for Oz to Israel? Dichsiv Uru Kol Amei Haaretz Ki Shem Hashem Nikra Alecha Viru Mimecha. That's why we know it's called Oz. So that's why we know that HaKadosh Baruch Hu wears tefillin. Yeah. Right? So we're going to talk about what tefillin is. Vitanya Rabbi Eliezer Gadol Omer Elu tefillin shebarosh. Yo, I'm Shteigin here, but I'm thinking about something. I gotta say it. Tefillin shebarosh. We Shteigin here. Yo, people are like, yo, like, what's on your mind? And it's like, yo, I'm thinking, like, if I hurt my cousin Chani's feelings, or if I made my family upset, and I don't know if I did, you know, we Shteigin here. We Shteigin here. You know, like, that would be, like, so, like, classic, just, like, Shteigin here. Like, like, great, like, good. Like, right, already, like, from the first show, like, people feel like, yo, I say some
Shteigin here, man.
Yo, we Shteigin here. It's just like, you know, like, I don't know, I'll tell you.
Shteigin, bro.
I know, and I can be like, yo, I can like tell you like 60 iterations of thought, like why I'm like what I'm like thinking about.
Yeah, it's all good, man. Back inside.
Back inside. Okay.
Uzo, Vimino, Zutara, Shnamar, Vimino, Eish, Das, Lamo.
No, Eish, Das, Lamo. Yo, I use the word Lamo in a song, but I'm not going to do it with Shteigin. All right. Yeah. Uvizroa, Uzo. And that's tefillin.
Yep.
Shteigin?
Yep.
All right. So that's how we know that HaKadosh Baruch Hu puts out tefillin. And it says, Tefillin Shnei Hashem Oz Nimuitain. When we know that tefillin Oz him, Israel. And where do we know that tefillin is
Israel.
Is strength to Israel. Tichsiv uru kol amei haaretz kishem Adonai nikra elecha v'yiru mimecha. Oh my God, yo, this is like. And all of the Amei Haaretz will see that Hashem's name is called upon you. V'yiru mimecha, they'll be afraid of you. Now, what kind? Why is that a good thing?
Why is that a good thing? Because Yiras Hashem, man. It's important for the
No, it's saying, not talking about Yiras Hashem, yo. It's talking about that the nations will be afraid of you. Sorry, I didn't touch. My bad, I didn't touch.
You did touch. You did touch.
And all of the Amei Haaretz, all of the people of the land will see that the name of God is written upon you, and they'll be afraid of you. Now. Right? Now, that does not sound like a bracha. You know, that, I don't know, we got to see the context of that. That sounds like, yo, what do you mean, people are going to be afraid of us? That sounds terrible.
That's why I'm saying I think it's Yiras Hashem.
It's
because the fear of us is really fear of Hashem. And that's an important mitzvah.
Yo, 100%.
Yeah.
It's really Yiras Hashem. The same idea of that there'll be, and the same idea of Yiras Hashem, you know, it's not fear. It's not fear, yo. It is we Shteigin here. We going up. We're gonna perfect ourselves. We're gonna try to just enjoy this world that we're in. We're part of God, and we're just trying to figure out this world, right? And Yiras Hashem is not fear, but it's like being able to see, right? And the same thing, what they say, the Goyim are afraid of us. Is that something that we want? No. Is that something that we have? No. Is that something that exists? You know, not. I hope not. You know, elders of Zion. That's what the thought that just popped in my mind. We Shteigin here. You know, is it over?
It's about to be over.
Oh, I gotta finish this up next time. All right, we Shteigin here. Hey, that that's not fear. God, you're not afraid of us, you know. Sometimes Jews oh no, I have to go, you know. Or Israel, we Shteigin here. We Shteigin here. In the same way that some Jews are
Shteigin
here. They're not afraid of us, and we don't want them to be afraid of us. Why would anyone want anyone to be afraid? Why would anyone want that vibe, yo? And so it's the same thing with our relationship with God. It's not supposed to be one of fear, but it's supposed to be one of we could see. You know, we could see that God, Yira is Lashon of Re'iyah. We see that God is this world, right? The first one to talk about that, and the Kabbalah was always talking about this, comes Spinoza, and he's yo, Shema Yisrael, Hashem Echad, Hashem Echad, all is one. He said that word of pantheism. They were oh, we can't handle that, right? And they kicked him out. Yo, Spinoza's my boy.
Mm-hmm.
They Shteigin here, Prince of Orange. Things are going down. Menashe ben Yisrael, we Shteigin here. He was Shteigin there. They kicked him out. He was the first one to like bring into like the world this vision of Shema Yisrael to put it out in there in philosophy, and like he said, pantheism. Rav Kook said pantheism, that the whole world is inside of God. Like the world equals God, God equals the world. Said Spinoza. Rav Kook said, yeah, the world equals God, but God doesn't equal, because God is infinitely more. Shteigin here talking about this, all these ideas. All these ideas, but.
You're saying that, oh man.
We Shteigin here. All of these.
Oh, you're saying the Yira.
Right.
That they have.
The Yira, the fear, it's not supposed to be fear, it's supposed to be like, like inspiring. When we realize, we realize that we're Chelek Eloha, and we're inspired by it, we have that.
So this is when the nations realize that
they have it also. They're also like we're never claiming, at least not authentic Jews. We're never claiming that Jews any better or any different. We all Shteigin here. The world went in ways. We have our clan. We Shteigin here. Christians, Muslims, Buddhists, atheists, everyone. Everyone's figuring it out. But anyone who mentions his name, as we said before, Ashir as Shemi, Avo Elecha Ubir Chasicha. Right? That from when we saw before.
Awesome.
And maybe that's the idea of tefillin.
You mind if I work on the fire a little bit while you go weiter?
Yeah.
That's cool?
That's cool, yeah.
Okay.
We got some good new fire.
All right, we're going to work on this, yeah.
Let's
go.
Okay. Yo. Mikam Chayisrael Goy Echad Ba'aretz. Mikam Chayisrael Goy Echad Ba'aretz. And who is like the nation of Israel? One nation. I'm not even sure where we are right now. Tadi, Rabbi Agadol, Rabbi Horkness. Omer, Elu Tefillin Shabarosh. Tefillin Shabarosh says that the fear will be on you. We gotta figure out, why is that Tefillin? Omer, Rabbi Nachman Bar Yitzchak, Rav Chia Bar Avin, Hani Tefillin Demari Alma. These are Tefillin of God. Machsibu. Those Tefillin of God, which you guys just darshened out. Maksiv, what are written in them? Amarle umi gamre Yisrael goy echad ba'aretz. Who is like your Yisrael, your nation, Israel, one nation, one goy in the land. Who's like you, Israel, one goy. Yo, the G word, I mean, we Shteigin here. Umi mishtabach kujabrichu b'shivchayu the Israel. Does really HaKadosh Baruch Hu take praise? Binyan hitpael mishtabach. Does he take praise in the Shevach of Yisrael? Or the Shevach he gives, B'shivchaihu to Yisrael, in the Shevach of Yisrael? Tichsiv as Hashem hamarta hayom, V'chsiv Hashem hamircha hayom. Amar Lam HaKadosh Baruch Hu Yisrael, Hashem said to Israel, Adem asituni chativa achas ba'olam. You make me one chativa, one section in the world. V'ani aseh eschem chativa achas ba'olam. And I'll make you guys like a special section in the world. Atem asituni chativa achas ba'olam. you made me one chativa, one piece in the world. Shenemar, Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Yo, just quickly quoted that pasuk that I shelled the vec before.
Yo, nice.
Shteigin.
Shteigin.
Va'ani aseh eschem chativa achas ba'olam. And right, Mikam Chayisrael Goyecha Ba'aretz, Shteigin. Va'ani aseh eschem chativa achas ba'olam. Shenemar Mikam Chayisrael Goyecha Ba'aretz. Oh, it's another drasha with that thing. Listen, they made me one. They told the world of the oneness of this idea of this unity, right? That mad people worldwide. Shteigin, yo, I would mention them if I could think of them. You know? Oh, yo, I'll just put up a few links on top of me. Shteigin here. I will have a Kadosh Baruch Hu. Atem asduni chativa achas ba'olam, v'ani aseh eschem chativa achas ba'olam. Ani atem asduni chativa achas ba'olam. Shenemar Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Echad. V'ani aseh eschem chativa achas ba'olam. Shenemar umika amcha Yisrael goy echad ba'aretz. And the Jews are special. Shteigin here on that idea because we shteigin here. Amar le Rav Acha Brei de Rava l'Rav Ashi. Tinach bechad beisa b'shar batei mai. Rashi saying, I hear ya in one house, but in two houses, what are you gonna do? B'shar batei. He's like, I hear ya. B'shar in the other houses. I hear you in one house, but in the other houses, Zok Rashi Sharei B'shar batei mai Sharei arba batim him, because there are four batim. Oh, of the tefillin. Oh, I could say that in one, right? I hear ya. Right, I hear ya that it's in one of the tefillins. What's in his tefillin? But what about the other ones of his tefillin? Amar le, ki mi goy gadol umi goy gadol ashecha Yisrael. Ki mi goy gadol umi goy gadol. Who is a great? Okay, we're going to put the pasuk up there, and it's interesting. You know, we'll figure it out. Ashecha Yisrael, fortunate Israel, who's a big nation. Ashecha Yisrael, fortunate to Israel. Oh, Hanasa Elohim. So either the second one is either Ashecha Yisrael or Hanisa Elohim, which Lechora over here. Oh, Hanisa Elohim lavo lakachat lo goy mikarev goy. Yeah, it's the pasuk in Diggity, Devarim. So all these pasukim we're just gonna throw them up, and well, tell us in the comments below, like what you think pshat is.
Sounds good.
Yeah, Shteigin.
Did I leave you hanging there?
Oh, sorry. No, we Shteigin here. Alright. Ihachi nefishi lehutuvi bati. If that's the case, then there's a lot of houses. Ella ki mi goy gadol umi goy gadol didamian lahadadi b'chad beisa. Ashecha Yisrael mi ka'amcha Yisrael b'chad beisa. Oh, hinasa Elohim b'chad beisa. V'v'saticha elyon b'chad beisa. V'chulhu kesivi adurai. And they're all written on the tefillin shel yad. So they're staggering it. They're figuring out what's in which house, you know, which of these psukim. We're going to put the 4 psukim up, right? We staggering here. Tell us what you think the pshat is of the tefillin that Hashem is wearing. We staggering here. We, at the 2 diggities, Davav Amad Biggity, put up the animate thingy?
We're gonna try.
We Shteigin here.
Shteigin.
Amar Ravin Barav Ada Amar Rabbi Yitzchak Kol Haragim Level it is like an as the low by Yom Echad Hakadosh Baruch Hu Mash'il Bo. Someone this guy goes to show, and then like one day he doesn't come. God's like, yo, where my boy at? Shene'emar Mi Bachem Yirei Hashem Shomea B'Kol Avdo Asher Halach Chashachim Ve'ein Nogalo Im L'Dvar Mitzvah Halach Nogalo Ve'im L'Dvar Rishus Halach Ein Nogalo. If he's going for a Dvar Mitzvah, then it's Nogalo, then it lights up for him. But if it's just for a Dvar Rishus, Halach Ein Nogalo. He's Shteigin here, but the light's not on. Yiftach b'shem Hashem mai taima. So why should we have bitachon in the name of Hashem? Read it, Reb Shlomo.
Mishum dahamalei livtoach b'shem Hashem v'lo betach. Bitoch. What is that word?
Batach. What do you know what bitachon is?
Can.
Faith. Faith. Yeah. So he was supposed to have bitachon in Hashem, but he did not have bitachon. Why? Because it's ein nogalo. Because this guy is a Yireh Hashem. Listen, B'Kol Avdo. The pasuk, by the way, in Yeshayahu again. So Shomea B'Kol Avdo Asher Halach Hashachim Ve'ein Nogalo, that he's walking in the dark and it ain't light for him because God's looking for him. Mi Bachem Yireh Hashem. Where is my Yireh Hashem? Shomea B'Kol Avdo listens to the voice of God's servant, which is what Moshe Shteigin. Asher Halach Hashachim is going in the darkness. Like we are going in darkness. So if it's Dvar Mitzvah, Halach Nogalo. If it's Dvar Mitzvah, we're going to Dvar Mitzvah. Then like it's lit for us. The Dvar Rishus, if it's Dvar Rishus, if they're just going to chill, Halach Ein Nogalo. Like, if in Dvar Rishus Halach, if he went for Dvar Rishus, so then it's not Nogalo. In the Dvar Rishus ain't Nogalo. Yiftach b'shem Hashem mai dai mishum davla livdoch. So what's the difference between Dvar Mitzvah and Dvar Rishus? We have the Simcha Shal Mitzvah and Simcha She'ein Shal Mitzvah. Now we have Dvar Mitzvah and Dvar Rishus. Where's Shteigin here? You can hear my thoughts on the matter in Judamonia Tigidi.
Nice.
Like this is a sugi already. Amar Rabbi Yochanan, B'shash HaKadosh Baruch Hu Bal Beis Knesses V'lo Mata B'asar. God goes to the Beis Knesses and doesn't see 10 people are there. Miyad Hu Koes, he gets mad. Whoa. Shenemar Madu Abadi Ve'ein Ish Karati Ve'ein Oneh. So Shteigin here, God gets immediately upset. There's another Rabbi Akiva Eger on this. He says, Miyadhu Kohes is, I am the Zohar HaKadosh Parshas Truma, I am a Chuvas Harashba Siman Nun. Yo, we Shteigin here, but I really want to see that Rabbi Akiva Eger. Because what does it mean that God is Kohes? We also know that God was Kohes. We also know that God lost his cool for 1 second a day, right? They give like Gemara by Bilam, right? That God lost his cool 1 second a day. What does it mean that God is angry? Shteigin here. Amar Rav Chelbo, Amar Rav Huna, Kol HaKoveya Makom L'Tfilazo Elohei Avraham Be'ezra. Everyone who is Koveya a place for his tefillah, the God of Avraham is next to him, is helping him at his aid. Ukishemes Orim Lo I Anav I Chasid Mitalmidav Shal Avraham Avinu. The Avraham Avinu Minalan. So if he's like a chassid or an anav, we say that he's the Talmud. He said if it was an anav who is a chazid, he's from the Talmud of Avraham Avinu. And Avraham Avinu, where do we know that he was kovei makom for his tefillah? Tichsiv, it says, "V'ashkev Avraham Aboger el makom asher amad sham ve'en omdim el tefillah ein amid el tefillah shenemar ve'amod Pinchas ve'yispalel." That's how we know amid is tefillah. Amar Rabbi Chelbo, Amar Rav Huna, Ayotzei Beis HaKnesses, Al Yafsia Pesia Gasa. Someone goes to the Beis HaKnesses should not take large steps. Amar Rabbi Lo Amran El Lemeipak Aval Lemei Al Mitzvah Lemirahet. That's like about leaving Beis HaKnesses, but to run to Beis HaKnesses, to run tushul, it's a mitzvah to run. Shenemar Nir Davdi Ladas Es Adonai. Running to know Hashem. Yo. Run. You know, it's mitzvah to run to it. I used to run when I was a kid. I used to run. Like 4 amos before. I wouldn't have to run 4.5 amos if I only needed 4 amos to be Yotze. So I would eyeball it 4 amos and run. Shteigin.
Amar Rabbi Zera.
Yeah, no, read. Shkach.
Mareish. What's that mean? Marish? Oh,
Mireish at the beginning. Ki have a chazina lehu l'rabbanan. When I would see the rabbanan, the karati lebirka b'shabbat, they were running to go learn on Shabbos. Amina ka mechalian rabbanan Shabbos. They're being mechal Shabbos over here. Kevan the shamana lehu the Rabbi Tanchom Amar Rabbi Yoshua ben Levi lolum yarut adam and dvar mitzvah. Always run to do a dvar mitzvah filu b'Shabbos, even on Shabbos. Shenemar acharei Hashem yelechu, after Hashem you should go. K'ari yishag, roar like a lion. Ana nami rehitna. I also started to run.
Wow.
It's all about the hustle. You got Shteig with the hustle.
Yeah, bro.
Shout out to Zachariah. We Shteigin.
Shteigin.
Check out my homie Zachariah's song, yo.
L'chaim OG.
L'chaim OG. Inhach. L'chaim OG. You know, Shteigin, but it was here in Trumos. He did amazing Trumonia. He was MC.
Yeah.
We were chilling that night.
That was great.
You know, and he told me that Shteig with the hustle. He said that song was about me.
Wow.
Yeah, I was listening to it. I was like, we Shteigin.
That's awesome, bro.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Yeah. We Shteigin.
Shteigin.
We Shteigin. All right.
Amar Agra.
Listen, we Shteigin. We Shteigin. Where is we?
We are at the end of the third wide line. The
first. Amar.
Yeah.
Amar Zera. Zera was
No. Amar Agra.
Amar Rabbi Zera.
Oh, Amar Zera. Wow, nice.
Shteigin.
Amar
Rabbi Zera. Agra de Pirka Rata. The schar that you get for learning Torah is running to it. Amar Abai Agra de Chala Dochka. The schar of a wife is hardship. Shteigin, that's what it says. Amar Rava Igra de Shmaisa Svara. The schar of learning is that you get svara. You get to say a shtickle Torah. You get you can say a vort. You get to say a svara. Say use your brain. You get to use your mind. Amar of Papa Igra debate Tamia Shetikusa. The schar or the reward of Beit Hamia. He didn't just say what I think he did he? Let's see what Rashi says over here. Beit Hamia, Shteigin here, 2 sides in Rashi, learning Agadita, Agra de Pirka, Agra de Kala. So Kala is Shabbos. Shavnei Regel, Shakol Nasav in the Shmoa, Hilchos Haregel. Listen, we Shteigin here. What does that mean? Agra de Kala. He says the Shabbos before the Regel, the schar of it is that, that a lot of people are there. Yeah, it's a good thing. Igra de Shmaisa Svara. the schar of the learning is this far. We're trying to understand, and you finally get it. Yo, that's the biggest simcha. And no one says Beit Tamiyah. The Beit Tamiyah. Yo, we Shteigin here, but what is going on with this word? Base. That's what I thought. Beit Tamiyah. The grave house, their schar is that they're quiet. Amar Mar Zudra Igra de Ta'anisa Tzidkasa. The schar of a fast is righteousness. Amar Rav Sheish is Igra de Hespida Daloi. The schar of a eulogy is Daloi. Zogt Rashi Laharim Kol Bilashon Nahi, that you get a good voice. The Agmas Nefesh Yivgu Hashomim. We Shteigin here. Amar Rav Aji Igra de Bei Halule Mili. Play the schar, the thing that they get, the Igra. The Igra Kibul Schar Abrios. Haratim Lishmo Adrasha Mepi Chacham. He schar Amarutza. Sharei Rubam Eina Mevinim Lahamid Girza. Velomar Shmu Mepi Rabban. La'achar Zman Shekiblu Schar Limud. The schar is the Igra, the Pirka, that's what Rashi said, the Igra schar. Rashi says here very deep, medikistic, says the Igra Kibbul schar. The Igra Kibbul schar is not saying that there's not other schar. The Igra Inyan of the schar, of what you get out of it, the Beis Hilula, and people come to join, is words. Amar Rav Huna, Kol Mispalel Achori Beis HaKnesses Nikar Rasha. Everyone who davens after the Beis HaKnesses is called a Rasha. Like behind the Beis HaKnesses is called a Rasha. Shenamar Saviv Rishayim Yit Halechun. Around Rishayim they will go. Amar Lo Amran Ela de Lo Mahadar Ape LeBeis Knesses. I was saying if he didn't turn his nose to the Beis Knesses. Ava Mahadar Ape. Everything Ape means head. Shteigin. LeBeis Knesses. Leislan Ba. So that is no problem. He was davening behind the Beis Knesses. And he wasn't even looking at the Beis Knesses. He was facing Beis Knesses with his behind. Chalav Eliyahu came by. Chazia idmi lei. He saw him, so he was silent because Eliyahu. Kitaya, just kidding. Shteigin here. Eliyahu looked like him, like a merchant. Amalei Kado Bar Kayamta Kami Mirdaf Shalaf Saf Sarah Vikatle. So he killed him. He tricked him over there with the whole thing. He's like, yo, you have a cup? And he's like, we Shteigin here, you're dead. Amalei Ahubi Rabbanan Levei Ravivi. So this guy was davening. But Eliyahu, who we know Eliyahu was a kanai. Eliyahu was God took him. God was like, yo, Eliyahu, whatever, you're Shteigin here, you're perfect. Come, let's do apotheosis. Get over here. You're not, we can't have you bring in famines all over the world. So Eliyahu again came back and he's like, yo, dude, you're facing the wrong way. Shteigin here, dead. Weiter. Eliyahu Mirabad. You want to read this one, by the way?
Where are we?
Amar le'ahumi Rabbanan l'Rav Bibi bar Avaye. V'amri la Rav Bibi l'Rav Nachman bar Yitzchak. This is good. My krum.
Zalus livni odom. My krum zalut. What is that?
So the pasuk. It says my kirom zalus livnei adam. Zion. So there's Krum Zulas Livnei Adam. So what is Krum Zulas Livnei Adam? Amarle Elu Dvar Shom Berumo Shom. It says Kurum. So Kurum means like the height, except for Bnei Adam, for people. So we say, well, what does that mean? So those are the Dvarim Omdim Berumo Sha'olam that are standing on the highest level, the highest iteration of the world. V'bnei Adam mezalzelin b'hem. But people are like, yeah, that's not important over here. That's what that means. Shteigin here. Rabbi Yochanan and Rabbi Elazar the Amri Tarvayu. So they both said, Kevan shenisterich Adam l'brios, when a person needs like someone, panav mishtanos kikrum, their face gets like embarrassed, like an oven. Shteigin here. Yeah, their face changes, you know. Shenamar krum zulas levnei adam. My krum. So what else? What's krum? Ki azar avdim Shteigin here. Listen, you guys. I looked at Rashi. We Shteigin here with our relationship to Rashi. We're Shteigin here with our relationship to the Gemara. We're Shteigin here with our relationship to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. We're Shteigin here with our relationship to our family. We Shteigin here. Shteigin here. So those are things that like are the most important, but people are not taking the important. They said when a person needs the brio, when a person needs other people, his face change like a krum. Shenamar krum zulas b'nei adam. My krum, what's a krum? Ki azar Rav Dimi came back from Eretz Yisrael. Rabbi Rassi told me that. Ki azar Rav Dimi came learning Sanhedrin, Shana Bet, Kita Yud Bet, Shteigin here. Got a little bit tiggity tossed for Gemara Shir when I was younger. Shteigin here. The Amri Tarvayu came and shenisterich Adam l'brios. Part of his is the krum. The face turns like a krum. What's a krum? It comes from Israel. He says, "Of echad yesh b'kir chayam v'krum shemo." So this is the krum bird. V'kevan shechama zorachas, when the sun shines, mitahapech lekama gvanim. He turns to a lot of different colors. Maybe it's a peacock. But it says basically his face turns all types of colors when a person needs from another person. But you know, I think that like I wouldn't be able to do it by myself. You know, like I need people like, you know, helping me. Not like we Shteigin here.
Yeah, Shteigin here.
We Shteigin here. People are. How everyone's coming together. I don't know why they're saying that. Listen, like when a person gets like nahama kasufa, the kasufa. So then, like you know, these people, when they get charity, but we shouldn't have to make it from, and you know, charity. We all in this together. We Shteigin here. Weiter. Okay. He says. Rabbi Asi the Amri Tarvayu ki ilu nidon b'shnei dinim eish v'mayim. Like he got nidon. He got judged in two dinim, in fire and water. Shenevar harakeves enosh l'roshenu banu be'eish v'mayim. Shteigin. V'amar Rav Chilma, Amar Rav Huna, L'olam yehei adam zayir b'tefilas mincha. Sheharei, a person should be very careful about mincha. Sheharei Eliyahu, oh, yo, so funny. Shout out to my dad. Sheharei Eliyahu lo ne'ena ela b'tefilas mincha, because Eliyahu was only mincha that he got answered. Shenemar v'yiba lo sa mincha v'yigash Eliyahu anavi. See, v'yomer aneni Adonai aneni. Aneni shetered age min hashamayim, figurative fire. Ve'aneni shelo yomru ma'aseh k'shaf meim. And also, they shouldn't say that it's witchcraft. Rabbi Yochanan Amar Av b'tefilas arvis, also by Ma'ariv. The person should be careful. Shenamar tikon tefilazi k'torez levanecha miseis kefi minchas erev. Shteigin hi. Rabbi Nachman Bar Yitzchak Amar Av tefilas shachris. Shenamar Hashem boker Shteigin here, Tishma, Kol Boker Arecha Lecha Ve'etzapeh. It is Boker. Shem Boker Tishma, Koli Boker Arecha Lecha Ve'etzapeh. We Shteigin here, we got animals, we got ringtones.
Man.
We got what?
Tarnagolans,
yeah. Maybe that will stop soon. Shteigin here though. We like it. We Shteigin here. You guys, we Shteigin here. Right, well, we did that already. We go and this guy, we got to find out. So who is Rabbi Chilbo and who is Rabbi Huna? Shiggity check. We did it already, probably. Rav Chilbo, Rav Huna. Ko nene misudas chazan eno misamcho. Yo, if you go to a suda of a groom and you're not making him happy, over b'chamisha kolos. You're over on 5 golos. Remember, kol sazon, the kol simcha, kol chazan, the kol kala. We got to get a green sticker over here for simcha. Where are the stickers? Shteigin here. We'll put it there upon Shteigin and Chazara and kol kala, kol omrim hodu as Hashem tzavaot. V'im mitzmicho ma scharo. If you're misamechin, what is your schar? Mismech the chasan. Because he's about to get married, probably biggity, bugging. When we take big steps in our life, sometimes it comes because of a tough time, or a person's really bugged. But why does the chassan need, chassan shalom, he should be bugging, He should be super happy anyways. But we gotta know that we affect vibes. And if we gotta be extra careful by a chassan because we know, he's about to do something big, and he's very susceptible to viggities. Oh. So if you're missing a chassan, we gotta be extra makbid. And if we know someone that he's Shteigin, all the more so. All of the whole Cray Pride family. We gotta show him a lot of love and a lot of understanding. And we're gonna grow. The people in the Cray Pride family. The people that have and everyone has it to some degree, so everyone's part of it. We Shteigin here, you guys. And to be misamech another yid. So what does it say? What does he get? Amar Rav Yeshua ben Levi. Zocher Torah shenatnu b'chamisha kolos. He zocher the Torah. This guy didn't learn a lick in his life. But he goes to a wedding and he's trying to bring up the vibe. This guy's Zochet the Torah that was given in 5 kolos. Shenemar, Vehi b'yom hashlishi b'yos haboker v'yu kolos u'brakim v'anan kaved alahar v'kol shofar v'hinei kol shofar v'elohim ya'anenu b'kol. Shteigin. Ain't really? V'hak siv, but doesn't it say v'chol am ro'im ez ha-kolos? Osan, right? Does it say that everyone was seeing those kolos? So what are you insinuating over here? Or should you say Osan kolos the kolos matan Torah havu? Those kolos are the kolos that were kolos to matan Torah, but Torah was given in 5 other kolos, right? Because he's trying to say, listen, how much Torah are you trying to stack on these kolos? We already said that the Am is row of them. Say, those are kolos that were for Matan Torah. We Shteigin here. Someone who's misamech and brings the good vibes is Zochet the Torah. We Shteigin. Shteigin. Shteigin here. Maybe we'll edit this out. Maybe if it gets too long, he will be Shteigin here. We'll be all right, Shteigin here quickly. Mm-hmm. V'chol am ro'en as hakolos v'kol the Torah. He says, Amar Rabbi Avo Amar Ki'ilu Hikriv Toda. It's as if he brought Korban Toda. Shenemar Mevi'im Toda Beis Hashem. Someone who is misameach, it's as if he brings a thing Korban Toda to Hashem. Wow. Mevi'im Toda Beis Hashem, because the Beis Hashem chasana. Amar Ki'ilu Bana Achas Michorvos Yerushalayim. At least it's as if he built one of the ruins of Jerusalem. Wow. Shene'emar Ki Ashiv Es Shavus Haaretz Kivarishona Amar Hashem. I'm going to bring back Shavus Haaretz like it was at the beginning, it says Hashem, shout out to Yerushalayim.
Oh,
Shout
man.
out to the land, the city that I grew so much in.
Oh, man.
Shout out to my yeshiva, my talmidim, wherever they will be, if they're in Yerushalayim, if they're worldwide. We Shteigin here.
Shteigin here.
Weiter. Okay.
Whomever. Chalva.
V'amar Rav Chava, Amar Rav Huna, this guy. Kol Adam sheyesh bo yiras shamayim devarav nishmayim. His words are heard. Shnevar. Read it.
Sof devar hakol nishma es ha'elohim yira.
My kizeh kol ha'adam. What does it mean that this is kol ha'adam? Amar Rabbi Elazar, Amar HaKadosh Baruch Hu, kol ha'olam kulo lo nivra ela bishvil zeh. The whole world was just built for this. Yiras Hashem v'gomer. As Elohim yira v'yas b'sosav shemor kizeh kol ha'adam. This is what the whole world is for. Rabbi Abba Bar Gahana Omer Shakul Zeh Keneged Kol HaOlam Kul. Everything is worth the Sof Tavar HaKol Nishma. Rabbi Shimon ben Zakkai Omer Ve'amri La Rabbi Shimon ben Zoma Omer Kol HaOlam Kulo Lo Nivra Ela Litzavot Lezeh. The whole world was not created except to listen to this. Litzavot Lezeh. Rashi says, Litzavot Shilvatz Bilaz. We Shteigin here. The Amar Rabbi Chilbo, Amar Rav Huna, Kol she'odeh b'chavero shehu ragil litem lo shalom, yagdim lo shalom. You know that your friend is coming to say shalom to you. You come and say shalom to him for Shenamar, Bike shalom for Edfeu, because you wanna run after shalom. V'im nasan lo v'lo hichsir. If he says shalom to you and he doesn't reply you in shalom, Nikra Gazi is called a thief. Shenamar v'atem be'artem akerem gazalta ha'ani bevetechem. Called you stole from the poor person in your house. This guy's a poor person. He's saying hi first, and you stole from him. Sof davar hakol nishma. At the end of the day, hakol nishma es Elohim yira es mitzvosav shemor. Be God fearing, or whatever that means. Maybe we talked about yiras Hashem before. Have yiras Hashem, and we're going to steig that idea. But to see God in this world, we Shteigin here. Mitzvosav tishmoru. Have a relationship with Torah and mitzvos. Be shomer of them. Know what you're doing. Know what's going on. Because that's all the person. That's the path. Sof davar at the end of the day. But right now, we Shteigin here.
We Shteigin. Yeah, that was awesome, bro.
Yo, that was sick. Yo, I love learning Gemara. Yo, I love learning Gemara. This is the best thing ever.
Yeah, it's sick, bro.
Yo, oh my God, this is the best thing ever, yo.
Hashem, bro.